horses. Let me show you Liberty Hill. I love this camera, y'all. The Santa Rita Ranch is the newest to the weather family, and I'm going to use and abuse this all summer long. I think it's got a really nice view of the sky. Temperatures in the 60s and 70s out there. I mean, everywhere you look, let's be honest, there is not a bad place to live here, right? We are blessed to be able to call this place home. 71 degrees in Austin, dew points on the milder side too. Yesterday, and really the past couple of days, we've been here. We've been in the 60s and 70s on the high end of the scale. Well, this morning, we're in the 40s and 50s, and it feels quite nice out there. The problem is it's not going to stay nice. We've got increasing humidity starting later today. High of 96, that is no different from what we had yesterday. It's still hot. We still have a mix of sun and clouds up top. Temperatures area-wide, I'll give you a second to find your neighborhood number. There's not a whole lot of range, low to mid-90s for most of us, but these should be 80s. For the middle to end of May, we should be in the upper 80s, and we have not seen that for most of the last week or so. There was one day where we got caught underneath that cloud cover and it wasn't nearly as hot. But unfortunately, looking forward, it's not only hot, but it's also humid. Look at after today. These peaks here showing us the mornings and the valleys showing us the afternoons. We're kind of flirting between humid and very humid for the next 4 to 5 days straight. What about storm chances? Nothing today, but let me show you tomorrow. Your Thursday featuring a couple isolated storms. Nothing that really looks that impressive to me. Overnight, though, so Thursday night into Friday morning, there's going to be storms and showers developing around us, and some of those storms could hold together long enough to reach the hill country. I think this computer is being very generous with coverage. I'd be shocked if this much held together long enough to reach the hill country, but we can't rule out a few isolated storms Friday morning. I'm more confident in what comes late weekend. Look at your Sunday. Sunday, we've got scattered showers and storms around. There's actually a storm system, a big old trough developing to the west. And I think as it sends a cold front our way Monday, we're going to be looking at some pretty good storm and rain chances here for Memorial Day. So we'll fine tune this timing as we get closer, but we're already looking at the threat of some localized flooding starting Sunday. This likely continues on Monday, especially depending on how much rain we get in that first round Sunday. But wanted to put that on your radar. Some unsettled weather heading into the weekend. Mid-90s today, upper 90s tomorrow with a few isolated storms. At this point, not expecting any severe weather. It's not impossible, though. For May, there's always something in my gut that tells me never rule it out. So isolated storms with coverage, but could be strong. Gusty winds Saturday, Sunday. Here's those rain chances we're talking about, some of which could be thunderstorms on Memorial Day. But it's a front, drops our temperatures. 80s expected Monday, Tuesday, with overnight lows taking a hit, too, in the 60s. Erica?
All right, thanks, Kristen. A live look right now.